So we are at part 2 of Mama's yard tour. This is her front yard. So I put these little decorations up today for her birthday so that people can drive by and honk. So Mama's going to show us her flowers and all her stuff. So where are we going to start, Mama? Where are we going to start?
I guess here.
Okay.
Over here, probably.
Okay. Start over here then.
Well, okay.
What's this?
Where you want to start?
You just start and start telling me what these are.
Well, okay. Well, this right here's snowball bush. It never has bloomed, but it was covered up with other stuff, so I cut everything back. Maybe it'll come out and bloom. They're so pretty in the early spring. They have big white blooms on them. They call them a snowball. It looks just like a big white ball of snow. So that back there was a bougainvillea, and we cut it down.
Because it never bloomed.
It never bloomed. So,
If things don't bloom around here, Mama cuts them down. She said, listen, you got to act right, right?
but anyway, we cut the bougainvillea down, and it's put up sprouts. So, and the morning glories started coming up. They come up everywhere. So I put that tomato cage over it and thought it'd run on it and bloom, and it has. It's really pretty in the mornings.
Yeah, in the morning it's just covered with beautiful purple blossoms.
And in there's a 4 o'clock. It has red blooms on it, and it blooms strange. It blooms every morning at 4 o'clock. It blooms in the afternoon at 4. But it's a little warm today, so it may not bloom till it gets cooler in the afternoon. So, and then of all the hollyhocks, I did not have a solid white one. So now there's a white one come up back there, a solid white, and the bees is eating it all.
They like it.
Yeah,
they say thank you.
Yeah. So it's my solid white one. So Jenna's put up the birthday decorations here. So we got them going here. So I don't know. Here's a few little marigolds that's come up around and about. So it come a wind and blew the hollyhocks down, and it broke a lot of stuff down, so I don't have a whole lot blooming. But this is blooming back here's I forgot what they call it. It's outlawed in Australia because it's a taken over plant.
A lantana, Mama. It's called a lantana.
And it's one of them that, what they call it when it takes over.
Invasive.
Invasive, yeah, invasive. So I forget my vocabulary.
Mama, how many times have we cut that thing down to nothing?
I've cut it down probably 20 times at least. More than that, I guess.
But it just comes right back up. It is very hardy.
It'll bloom if you don't cut every bloom off. So I just let it bloom and keep it cut as much as I can. And behind it is a real pretty, that's a camellia, and it blooms in the wintertime in the cool weather. And it's a real pretty light pink. And there was a dark pink, but it died. Things seemed to die, wasn't they?
Where's your potatoes, Mama?
They were right here, but I dug them.
Did you get any potatoes out of them?
Yeah, I got them in the house.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see them. I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I knew you had potatoes there, but I didn't know it was time to dig them up.
Well, I didn't know, but I was just pulling up the morning glories and pulled some of them up, and I thought it was just a good time to get them, you know. So that's a hollyhock that come up in the pod, and it died down, but I thought it was putting back up. It's a red one.
Where?
So
Where's the red one?
So there's a few little things I planted. Well, I didn't really plant them. I just threw them out there. A lot of seeds out of just a mixture of seeds, and some of them's come up, and Some of them's doing okay, but they're not doing it excellent. So here's, you see a few of them. So the birthday,
Is this your zinnia?
yeah, and there's another one of those.
Oh, the
So
lantana's
then
behind it,
a few
yeah.
more. Then back there, that yellow plant is, some of those ladies sent it to me, sent me the seed, and I planted it. And first year they come up everywhere. Now that's the only one I've got left of the yellow, low blooming. And there's the morning glory come up on the flag thing, and it was bloomed out. It's pink and a blue one in there. They were bloomed this morning.
You got lots of marigolds.
Yeah, there's a lot of marigolds. They just come up too from seed. And you just, I don't plant them, I just throw them out there. They come up okay, they come up, they don't. So see, here's a few of the, here's one of the 4 o'clocks, it's about to bloom.
Oh, yeah,
And
because it's 4 o'clock.
And a few zinnias just come up there.
That's right, it is 4 o'clock right now, Mama.
I had a lot of zinnias every year, but this year they kind of staggered out. But it come a wind and blew all the hollyhocks over, so I had to cut them down. And they was every color pink you can imagine. And they were all so pretty bloomed up there together. And everybody, a lot of people stopped by and commented on them. They were pretty, they were pretty. And so there's a few more things over there. There's one more gladiola blooming,
that pink, that little light pink
kind
thing?
of orangey color. That's the last one. But it had some more blooms on it. I cut them off when they bloomed.
There's another 4 o'clock bush right there,
Yeah, there's
Mama.
the big one. That's the main one.
Oh, okay.
And they come up from, after they come up from seed, they come up from a tuber, what they call like a lily.
Oh,
They have a root that comes up.
Okay.
They call that a tuber, like a lily or a potato. That's part of the potato family. So I guess, so here's a little 4 o'clock come up.
Yep.
But I don't know if it's bloomed yet or not. And so that's that basket over there has everything in it. It's bloomed from day one. And it's always bloomed different. It's had a petunia. And that's what they call a moss rose come up now in there.
Okay.
And so right here's my tomato vine, but it's not doing much good.
No, it ain't doing much.
No.
Shelby said that you have to just practically not give it nothing for it to, start
After
making.
what?
Just don't water it or give it nothing to make it start giving tomatoes. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'll try that then. So,
What's this pretty yellow?
oh yeah, that's a hibiscus. That's the state flower of Hawaii. It's a hibiscus. That's a real pretty one. But there's a prettier one in there at the back. I showed you before.
There's the crepe
And there
myrtles.
was a pink one, but it didn't make it either. It was right over there.
Yeah.
And then there was that is the ice plant. That was so pretty.
Oh my gosh, this one
Covered with,
in August, this will bloom out with the
purple.
brightest, most
there was a
purple.
big one here and it died out.
It'll bloom out so pretty. August and January, it'll
I guess
be,
the soil needs something. I'm not giving it.
yeah,
Well,
it'll
I've been
bloom out so
fertilizing it.
pretty.
But anyway, whatever's here, I just let it grow and throw out a few more seeds.
And Mama comes out here every day and scratches around and pulls weeds and don't let the weeds
They
start
don't
up.
make it, they plant some more, I guess. And here was a real pretty hollyhock, but it got broke off. And the white one last year was right over there, but it didn't come up this year. They change colors every year, they say, or they will.
Really? And then this one is pink.
Yeah, this one is pink, and that one's a lighter pink. I had to cut it down, it broke off.
Yeah, they get big and tall and they'll get blown
How'd that
down.
come out? And this one pretty. And there was a real light pink over there, and that was pretty. And then there was a darker red one, and like a medium red come up. And so there's some more of those morning glories, and one little zinnia come up there. And here's there's a pink morning glory.
And more hollyhocks here.
See, this one is almost white, but not quite. It's just a real pale lavender. Last year there was every color from white to medium pink, medium lavender, blue, almost blue. And I planted in that pot peppers, but what's come up there's that moss rose.
I see that.
So it bloomed. It was blooming this morning. But
that looks like a pepper right there.
Some more marigolds come up. They'll be bloomed.
And what about over here, Mama?
They'll bloom on till frost. So
yeah. So what's over here?
I don't know. They'll have any frost here or not. See, there's one, the dark red one.
Yep.
So where to now?
Right here.
This was the mom. And it bloomed, and it put out again, and I guess the sun was too hot out here, but I kept it covered up and watered it, and it's coming back out, so it might bloom in the fall and the autumn.
What's this thing with the pink spots on it?
Well, we don't know. We just call it the polka dot plant.
Oh,
Polly
okay.
and I do. It
Okay.
comes up everywhere around here. And this is one of those hydrangea, but it's a real pretty dark wine color, but it hadn't bloomed this year. It may not, I don't know. It's had some hot weather damage. I've cut a little of it off. And that's really a house plant. It just grows. It grows ferociously.
It's got a nice pretty green color. It's good for putting in bouquets. It makes you put some greenery in your little bouquets.
Foliage, green, and you got that little bit of white, yellowy looking in it.
Yep.
And we looked at the princess plant yesterday.
Yeah.
And the roses.
Yep.
And I have a yellow one over there that's about to bloom. It's really a pretty yellow one. And another yellow one there by it, but it had a bloom on it, but I cut it.
What's this thing right here?
And I don't know what that is. I brought a leaf. Then this friend at Tupelo give me a leaf, and you put it down in the soil, and it comes up little plants at every one of them little notches, and this is one of them. And I didn't know what it's going to do, but that's what it done. See here, if these is not, they'll pop. So I don't know if they'll make seed or not. But anyway, I kept it. So a lot of this, all of this stuff was here when I moved to the coach house. that woman that lived here, she sent off for all kind of plant, they said.
Yeah. Yep.
And over there in that corner, I have a zinnia and 2 tomato plants. You see, the zinnias are blooming a little.
Yeah, I see the tomato plant coming up.
The seeds out there. Well, some of them come up in a pot. Yeah, put 'em over there.
So yeah, I guess that concludes it. I will show you a picture of the.
Here's where I planted the lavender, and it didn't ever come up. But something's come up there. I think it's a hollyhock.
Oh, okay.
But I left it.
Yeah.
That needs water.
Okay. I'm gonna go do the hydrangea.
What?
I'm gonna go show the hydrangea. And here's the beautiful hydrangea. Mama calls it hydraniums because she can't say hydrangea. I can't even say it, but yeah, it's really pretty and blue. These have kind of gone out, but when it blooms blue, oh, it's really pretty. Some of them bloom pink, like that other one that she showed you, but it hasn't bloomed yet. But this one is just a really pretty blue. And this is the bush next to it that I trimmed way back, but it's got these beautiful purpley blossoms all over it. And when it blooms next to this, it's like a blue, purple heaven out here. So thanks everybody so much for watching Mama's Yard Tour number 2. We'll see you on the next video. Have a safe, happy, and wonderful Wednesday. Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.